Okay, this next video is about how on the SAT they purposefully use subject-verb agreement tricks and pitfalls. And what they're testing is your ability to detect what the subject of the sentence is and whether or not it actually matches the conjugation of the verb. So as an illustrative example here, I'm going to start with the Union of Teachers lobby for better pay for teachers, the repealing of the externship requirement, and the elimination of test scores. Well, grammatically speaking, the commas are correct. However, we have an issue because people think that Union of Teachers, we have to figure out what the verb and subject verb agreement is on this. So in particular, the union is a singular subject of the sentence. So does the union lobby or does the union lobbies? And in this case, the correct answer is that the union lobbies for better pay for teachers. And one of the suggested things on in one of the books I've read about the SATs, anytime you see the subject of a sentence and you see like of or any sort of prepositional phrase, you eliminate that and it tells you exactly what the subject of the sentence was. So union lobbies for better pay for teachers, the repealing of the externship requirement, and the elimination of test scores. It is more often than not that whatever the subject is of the sentence, it's purposefully like it's usually a category of things, the union, the team, the corporation. And many students mistake that as being a plural subject when it is actually a singular subject. Then I'm going to show you a specific example here that we had to talk through, but said the choices people make affect the future, or the choices people make affects the future, or the choices people make affect the future. And the fact of the matter is that this is actually the correct answer, but people would go, well, why? Well, people are the ones making choices affect the future. So this verb matches the subject that's doing it, and this verb matches the subject that's doing it. Choices is plural, which affect, and then people make the future. So that is why you have to kind of pay close attention to whether or not the subject of the sentence is singular or plural. There are also some tricky ones too, where pronouns like anybody or either, you have to treat them as a singular subject, whereas people is a plural subject of the sentence. So those are some things that are possible to be tested on the SAT, and I've seen them on a couple of the practice tests. Nonetheless, subject-verb agreement is a big-time thing that will be on the SAT, and you will be tested on it during the writing and language portion. Good luck.